Okay, welcome back to the 5:30 or 6:45 draw. Sorry for the inconvenience. We had a little Ice King problems. 6:30 draw became a 6:45 draw. On sheet A, we have Team Huntress versus Team Patrick. Patrick won the first matchup in extra ends. Heading over to sheet B, we have Markowski versus Mendoza. Not sure how their first matchup went. I believe Mendoza won. Over on sheet C, we have Team Derby versus Team Smoltz. Smoltz won the first matchup. Over on sheet D, Team Waddington versus Team Seeger. Waddington narrowly losing to Seeger in their first match. All men's draw right now. We had a wonderful opportunity to see the ladies play, and I'm honored to have Laura Tate, the head ice tech for this weekend, in as the color commentator. So, Laura, welcome to the eighth draw of the MOPAC Playdowns.
Well, thanks, Ryan. I'm so happy to join. And thanks to everyone that's out there today. Thanks for watching on our YouTube channel and also those of you that are keying in via our chat. We always love to see chat, so thanks to Daryl. It looks like he just wrote in a little while ago letting us know about our little delay, which we'll talk about a little bit later on.
So, Laura, can you go over you just got this summer got your ice tech certification in Winnipeg? No, where was it?
It was in
Edmonton.
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 Yeah,
It's
it
cold
was
up
in.
there, right?
Yes, it is also in Canada, but a little bit different. And yes, we did go to Edmonton. Sean Tate and I went up, and we had a weekend long of Ice Tech certification for our Ice Tech 1, and it's a Canadian certification. We actually don't have it here in the US yet, so we did have to go up to Canada to receive it. But it was very interesting. We learned all about putting in ice, taking it down, and it was great because then it really solidified how we built our ice here at Coyotes Curling Club. And that really made us think through everything that we've done and everything that we will be doing when we take down the ice in the summertime when it starts to get, that 100, 120 here.
So, if I go back to my fourth grade education, I believe ice melts above 32 degrees, right?
Well, so, 32 degrees is freezing,
Oh,
Ryan,
okay,
freezing.
let's write that down.
So, yep. So, yes, but it is just like yesterday. We saw at the very end, the last set of the matches that happened around 9:30 or so. The pebbles started to break down a little bit, and that was happening just because there were so many bodies, so much sweeping, so many, um, so many players in, the ice portion of our house. So that was just one of those things where we had to think through of what we're going to do next to make some corrections. And so we did go ahead and scrape the ice today. We turned down the plant a little bit to help with that. We also adjusted some areas of extra pebble. And that was just to help with, when you're delivering the rock, those lines were actually wearing down more so than the others. So it was, it seems to be working well, but we'll be able to see a little bit more what happens at that 9:30 draw time.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing the last. So we're in our last two draws coming into this Saturday night. Last night, Friday night, we found the rocks actually slowing down towards the seventh, eighth end, towards the last draw. Are we gonna be looking pretty much the same conditions tonight?
I think the conditions will be much better tonight. We did see a few picks on sheet A, and so that was when I always ask for feedback on what's going on with the ice. We're more than happy to hear that, both good and bad. We've heard a lot of great things about the ice, but yet once we heard that with that last draw, that's when we decided, when we showed up at 5 a.m. this morning to work on the ice, that we needed to make a few adjustments. So happy to do that to ensure that we have stellar ice conditions here at Coyotes Curling Club. And one of the nice things is that all I've heard is that how fast the ice is and how unexpected that is. So,
Yeah, the men's team have definitely made the adjustment to the ice. We're currently at sheet A. Huntress Patrick. By the way, finally talked to Brian Patrick. They're not white tigers on their shirt like originally we thought the last night. They're actually kitty cats in a psychedelic background. So currently, Brian Patrick's sitting shot 1 and 2. It's looking like the shot rock on Patrick's a little exposed, so I'm thinking Carroll's going to want Wayne to throw hit and roll, maybe hit center, left, hit roll under the cover of Huntress's Reds.
well, Ryan, I think we're going to have to wait and see what happens here.
Well, no, Laura. What we do is we speculate, and then we
I
just
know.
say, "I would have called it differently."
Well, if I were Skip, no, I'm
That's the
just kidding.
beauty of it.
I know. That's what's nice about sitting here spectating. Look at that nice, beautiful rock coming in, a little bump back, and that was a pretty beautiful
Run,
shot there.
run back. I think they probably want a little roll from Wayne's shot. So as a certified Canadian ice tech, looks like the rocks are running straighter than normal. Is that because of the keenness? Is that because of the speed?
Yes, it can be caused by a few different things. So, one, it depends on the patterns that we're running in the ice. So, every time that we take a break and we go to a commercial break and we're off air here from the commentary, we're usually doing some ice work to run a pattern on the ice, and every single time that we're doing that, we're changing up that pattern. So, depending on the pattern, if it is dialed more toward cutting toward the center line, or if it's toward the outskirts of the ice, toward the out of bounds area, then that will actually change a little bit in the curl that you'll see in the games. So have a look as you're looking through the games. Maybe you can try to figure out if the last pattern that we ran was a little bit more toward the outside or toward the inside.
Interesting. Great insights, and that's what we've been seeing through this whole MOPAC playdowns so far. It's like whoever, obviously, in any game, whoever makes the adjustment first has the advantage.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, and so that is just it. Is that we never would release the patterns that we're running just because we wouldn't want anyone to be trying to read the ice like that.
Sure.
It's more about when you're on the ice, the feel that you're getting, what you're seeing, and then that's the feedback that we want to receive as well as ice technicians is just how much curl are you seeing, and usually you'll find us standing behind each sheet after we've scraped the ice, looking for that curl, looking to see in turn out turn of what the result is of what we've just worked on.
Well, it looks like the result from the Patrick shot raised back the Huntress shot to shot second shot. Patrick sitting shot 1. Lot rocks in the house by Patrick. Looks like he's at 4 rocks in the house versus Huntress's 1. Right now, Carroll and Wayne are talking it over. He's looking probably draw behind the 2 guards of his own. Again, it's hard to. Oh, it looks like that's probably takeout weight, huh? You're throwing out far left.
Looks like he's coming out quite fast.
So nose sit, anything nose to left is probably going to produce a double. But you got to be careful about those angles because you might kick out their closest left rock, jam up on one of their yellows, which I guess isn't the worst.
Well, and there's a lot of yellow in that house, so really, the job is you have to get some of those out just in case that the one red that's counting is knocked out as well. That could be a very big end.
It looks like Team Patrick does have the hammer, so well executed shot by Carroll.
There you
It
go for a
hangs
hit and
on.
roll,
Brian's
but
giving it a good scrub. It's that
ooh, and
cat
it's
power
out.
going on right now. Just a domestic cat, and it's not like a lynx or like a bobcat. It's just like a cat you just pick up in the pound. But I'm glad I got that clarification.
That's fascinating history. I mean, I really didn't know that before sitting down here today, so I'm so glad that you got the inside scoop on it because, yeah, I
Well,
just didn't know.
last night's debate was whether it was a white tiger, like very rare, or just apparently it's just around the mill white cat. So all of Team Patrick is in the psychedelic
Mood.
uh, domestic cat, and Michael Lively rocking the almost navy camouflage pants. It almost blends into the rock. For
That's
those of
nice.
you watching the first game of the weekend, I would say that curling out of San Francisco Curling Club, Team Patrick, Michael Lively with the loud pants and kitty cat motif. Throwing second is Ryan Winterborn, Vice Mike Greenberg, and your skip is Brian Patrick. Team Huntress out of the Coyote Curling Club is Jeff Baird, Peter Philpott, Wayne Fleming Vice, and Carol Huntress as the skip.
And it looks
Brian's
like.
first shot is away. I'm sorry, his first shot's away.
Hmm.
Looking to probably draw behind the guards of Team Huntress. Marty, welcome. We will be heading over to the Team Smoltz game.
In just a moment.
Cassie, Kim, and Marty. Maddie, Kim and Maddie. We'll be interested to see if Kim and Maddie are checking in from Team Evergreen. All right, great. Oh, are we? Sorry. Okay, well, Carol's last shot, still sitting. Talking about hit and roll, playing off Patrick's shot, rock, roll into cover is probably the shot that they want to play. No sit, little bit cover.
Hit and
Huntress,
roll.
Wayne, okay.
Okay, so now sitting two.
So it looks like Brian Patrick's going to want to play the same shot. Is not really worried about rolling that too much. Hit and stick gets him his one. I don't think he could really do anything else than get his one to start off the first end.
It does look like there was some discussion there. Maybe they were hoping for a hit and roll and some lucky shot toward the back there, but we will see what they have in store for us. It looks like they're going for just a straight takeout to sit one.
Gotta be careful with the roll to the right. So anything center to the left of that red is ideal. Anything right of that center potentially roll out into the mid 12, giving Huntress the one. Crouching position.
And it looks like it's on line.
Looking like it's flank a little bit.
It's coming in for that little roll, tap, and looks like red is still sitting two.
So a big end from Team Huntress, stealing two in the first end. That's what we were just talking about. Definitely not hitting on the right hand side of that yellow. Had you have done that, that's what's going to happen. You give Team Huntress the two, starting into the second end.
And Team Huntress is definitely familiar with the ice here at Kaidu's Curling Club since they spent a lot of time practicing here and part of our competitive night on Tuesday nights. And it looks like we're switching over now.
Yeah, Sheet B, Team Markowski versus Team Mendoza. Looks like a lot of stuff happening in that first end. We just caught the last rock.
Looks like a lot of action for one red.
Markowski's sitting one, so we'll stick around this match.
And Ryan, can you tell us who's on Team Markowski and Mendoza?
Well, absolutely. So out of the Wine Country Curling Club, Team Markowski is Dan Stefani, Evan Elliott, throwing second, Brian Proud, Vice, and your skip, David Markowski, which I believe is a huge Packers fan. I haven't personally talked to David, but every time I see him, he's got a different Packer garb on, playing Team Mendoza or Team Zissou out of the Hollywood Curling Club. Parker Shook, lead. Matt Gamboa, second. Ryan Burden, vice. And Paul Mendoza, the skip. Looking like Markowski's up one. So, those of you who are familiar with Markowski, could we maybe put a reason why he's a huge Packers fan? So cool thing today, as I saw his little shirt, it looked like the Son of Anarchy, but in like a Lambeau Field type of thing. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have seen the show, but it said like Sons of Lambeau. So I guess I'm in that third stalking phase. So we got three people who watch this telecast. We got family and friends and stalkers. So I guess I'm watching Markowski as a stalker. Sorry. Okay, so setting up this end is a high guard for Markowski, center line guard.
Well, it looks like, who do we have coming down the ice here?
Team Mendoza. We have trying to draw behind that top guard of Markowski, just a little short.
Coming into the red paint.
So David's going to just want Dan to, a little hit and roll would be ideal, right behind that center guard of his first rock.
Looks like he might be going for a takeout.
Good effort by Team Markowski. I think they probably want to roll the other way, but still looks like they're just biting. We're at 12 foot.
Hanging on there for one, so let's see what the next call is.
Well, I think it's probably going to be a draw again. T-line weight behind the center line guard.
Looks like a good call to me, so let's see what's coming in to play. And as he moves in, it looks like it's curling nicely toward the button. A little hard, a little heavy coming in there. And sitting at the very back of the house.
Good quality shot. The line is there. Might be a little deep, but now you're forcing Markowski to draw. Follow that same line in. I think perhaps a freeze. I was looking to say top four behind that red guard of his.
Little lighter. And he's coming out of the hack right now.
So I'm thinking maybe David's not out of, he didn't grow up in wine country. He's probably maybe he's from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I'm thinking.
I think he's a good Wisconsin guy. And coming in, yep, there we go, into the white paint, right behind that red guard. So looking quite nice to be the top shot.
It's looking like half that rock is exposed, so Paul's just going to want. I hear Parker and Matt have flipped, so it looks like Parker is up to do the takeout of the Markowski shot. I've yet to get the Markowski name right. I think maybe that was it. Excellent shot by Parker. Just clearing the red of Markowski. Still exposed. Potential run back. double for Markowski coming up.
So, big shout out and thanks to Laura Tate, our head ice tech for the weekend, joining us. Cassie back here with Ryan, partners in crime here. Kim mentioned on the live feed here that if we want fun facts about Team Smoltz,
Yes.
she's got them. Maybe it's good for the folks to know that we love fun facts, and the bios that got forwarded to us really illegible on a cell phone to read. So if you've got fun facts about your team that you're willing to share, let's keep in mind this is a family event. We want to know.
So there's going to be three types of people are going to be following this team.
Two
Friends,
types of people.
family, stalkers.
We want to hear from all of them.
Don't say that nice red dress you wear on Friday nights. What? That's
Right.
creepy. No, how about favorite color, favorite foods?
Right.
I was born on an airplane. Something
Ryan's
like
a
that,
Leo, right?
which
So-
is fairly obvious. Yes.
Right. What's that?
So we're eating hot dogs, probably.
I guess a fun fact from the warm room is they're eating hot dogs.
And how we produce hot dogs. Good shop
I
in
don't know.
Mendoza, putting the scrub on the front end. Peter and Matt giving a good scrub. Still open for the hit. I guess Markowski's going to try that shot again.
You really don't want to know how hot dogs are produced, by the way. Not a fun
You know
fact.
what? I know, and I don't. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you're better off not
I think
knowing.
they're great.
Well, it's a Polish.
Oh, okay. Correction from the warm room. Polish sausage.
A little Farley,
that
little sausage. Shot
So we'll
by
have
Markowski.
some live score updates here in just a moment from across the sheets here. If you're hanging out on bondspieler.com,
Good shot by Markowski. Almost got the double. Missed it probably by 6 inches. Mendoza still sitting shot rock, looking to remove Markowski's rock in the top 12.
so just a quick rundown of the current scores that we have for you on Sheet A. Huntress is up 2-0 over Patrick. Sheet B, Markowski up 1-0. We're on that game currently here. Sheet C, Smoltz 1-0 over Derby. And on Sheet D, Waddington up 2-0 over Seeger. Let's see if we've gotten any fun facts here going. Okay. So Kim and Maddie, I promised I would say a big hi. I know if you guys were tuned into the last draw, you heard this, but we've been getting some fun feedback from the athletes actually this weekend who have been tuning into the live stream and have said how great it is seeing all the awesome comments from their, what was it, loved ones, family members, and stalkers.
Few stalkers, but I believe the gentleman from Hiroshima, Japan, who might be classified as a stalker.
I would call him a friend. It was
Okay,
actually a
fair
friend
enough, okay.
or acquaintance. So that's the great news, is all the things that you're saying and all the love you're sending, they're feeling it. So keep that up. It's making a big difference out there on the ice, I think.
So this is not the last draw
This
of
is
the
not the
evening.
last draw.
There's actually another draw at 9:30.
Right. We actually got compliments a while ago, by the way, from the players who said, wow, you were here for the 7:30 draw. You'll be here for the 9:30 p.m. draw.
Whoa, what?
Wow.
I guess
That's the
when in
assumption.
Rome.
So, just so you know, this will probably be our last good commentary. The 9:30, all bets are off. It could get a little punchy. We're going to be a little tired, a little hot in here.
Hot.
Yeah.
Okay, Team Mendoza is still shot. Rock. He's got the hammer, right? From the second. So Matt in a good position to produce his two. Looking probably for a run back.
Jessica's asking a great question on the live stream of what exactly are fun facts. So again, fun facts are anything interesting, maybe slightly embarrassing, that are again family friendly, so let's keep it PG or G rated, about your friends or family or people you're stalking on the ice.
Oh yeah. So Cassie, a few fun facts about yourself.
A few fun facts about myself. Okay, so I'm originally from Wisconsin, lived in Arizona about 8 years. I am a Gemini, unlike Ryan, who's a Leo. I enjoy curling. Started curling 20 years ago. And my favorite color changes with my mood. Kind of like a mood ring, I
Your
suppose.
mood ring.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm
So
kind of a mood ring.
fun fact is when I was in 4th grade, I had my whole 4th grade class believing that I was born in an airplane.
Nice.
It got so bad that the local Waukesha Freeman was going to do a story about me being born in an airplane. And they said,
That's
hey,
epic.
Ryan, which city were you born in an airplane? Well, I said it was over Wichita Airspace, so I guess I'm from Wichita, Kansas. Complete lies.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's just say Mom sat me down and said,
Gotta talk.
my son has some issues.
So, on the story of like the being kid and making people believe things, my sister had me convinced I was adopted for 5 years.
I
So
think I'm
that's
still
fun.
adopted. Yeah,
I
I'm
guess-
the youngest of the family.
Sometimes you gotta hope, right?
Well, it's funny. My mom has red hair,
Yeah.
and so does my father. So 2 recessive genes, I think makes. But anyway, I had a
don't
great,
know.
great upbringing.
What color hair was the mailman?
Actually, sandy blonde like mine.
Kooky.
All right, Team Mendoza up shot 1 and 2. Markowski looking like a great line coming in to get his pressure on Mendoza. Heck of a shot by
I
Markowski.
think Jessica just chimed in with the best fun fact. So Evan, who's playing on Team Markowski this
Absolutely,
weekend, used to chew on his toenails as a kid, and now can't touch his toes. I gotta admit, I'd prefer a good pedicure over doing my own paws any day. But never bit my toenails.
Well, it's like I can't drink Mountain Dew anymore.
What happened with the Mountain Dew
Well,
line?
I think I've had my fair share. So I believe Evan probably had his fair share of
But you can
toenails.
still drink beer.
Yeah, at a certain point, I believe I'm getting to the end of it. I think
Nah.
after that, it's got to game over.
Nah.
Heck of a shot by Markowski, by the way. Putting the pressure on Matt Mendoza. Sorry, Paul Mendoza. Not Mendoza's Matt, Paul.
It's so hard for you to keep straight. Wow, keep the fun facts coming, gang. This is entertaining. Not that you're here to entertain us by any means.
So another fun fact is,
Yeah.
so I was playing science in a drawer in one of my house. I started playing super glue. I actually super glued my eyes together. I had to go to the hospital.
How do you glue your eyes together?
Fun fact,
You
that's
mean
why.
glued
The
your
vape-
eyes closed?
What did I say?
Eyes together. He glued them together.
Well, my eyelids together,
Oh,
so
okay.
both eyes were completely closed. And the funny thing is, I never even I didn't touch the super glue and then rub my eyes like the vapor from the super glue.
Just
So
sealed your eyes
is that a
closed.
fun fact or pathetic fact?
That's pretty funny. I'll go with fun. I feel like the fans at home are really getting to know Ryan McFarland and Cassie Majors.
Well, I'm just
a
trying to
little too
spur the
deep
fun
today.
fact. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no secrets here. We're watching the 6:30 draw. I tell you what, we saw some great curling at the 3:30 draw. Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. More fun facts coming in. Ashley sharing that the Waddington brothers were born and raised in Southern California, SoCal, as they say. Yet they play sports not known to be popular in that region,
What,
like
curling?
curling and hockey.
Well, they
Yeah, we
look
got
like
some
have you
hockey
seen those
players.
guys? They look tough.
Is there checking in curling?
I think the Waddingtons would.
I think they would. Not in like the aggressive, mean way, but just like let's keep things interesting kind of way.
Oh, absolutely. I think if I was in a bar, I would want Bill and Bob on my side.
Oh, for
things
sure.
get, bottles get broken, and people trying to shake me. I'm gonna probably hide behind Team Waddington.
Yeah. When
All
I'm
right,
there to
looking
get
like
your back, totally different.
Markowski, sitting shot 1. Mendoza looking, team effort going on. All 3. The lead is probably in the hack, trying to clean it off a little bit. So we got the second, third, and skip down to Mendoza. Interesting shot selection. You really,
What would you,
you
do
can't
there,
hit.
Ryan?
Well, you can't hit, right? I don't think the line is there. If you throw hack weight, you're gonna flash it. You can't throw draw weight because of that top center light guard for Markowski. Markowski setting up a
great
pretty
guard.
pretty good second end.
Ooh.
So it's looking like Mendoza wants to run back. Yellow is probably the safest shot.
Another fun fact, Gordon Harder loves to dance, so what we need is to know what's his best moves. Are we talking like Macarena? Are we going like two-step in?
What I do, you know my game.
I know
so
your
I
game.
go a couple splits into straight up worm,
Yeah.
followed by splits.
You're kind of like the Jim Belushi on the dance floor.
Everyone says either Farley or Belushi.
I'd give you more Belushi.
Yeah, because I think Belushi was more athletic
Yeah.
than Farley.
You've got some Farleyisms and Farley-esque qualities, but you're more Belushi in my book.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So last shot away from Paul. Looks like a little inside wrecking on his guard on 12 foot. Markowski stealing one. Going into the third. We're going to head on over to sheet C. Oh, Derby Smoltz. Do we have a score on Derby Smoltz right now?
So we got a correction that Gordon Harder thinks he can dance. I think that's actually a TV show. And Bob Waddington is in the Rock the Mic live karaoke band and plays several instruments and sings.
That's a fun fact.
I've actually, okay, so Gordon can't dance, but I've danced to the live karaoke band. I gotta say, good times at the Orange County Spiel.
Oh, that's sweet.
Right? No?
We have a score on Derby Smoltz, or are we just going to chit chat about dance moves?
Now you're expecting me to work. I'm just here for color commentary, Rai. Alright, so score is Smoltz 1, Derby 0 was the last update we've got.
Okay. We're in the second end.
Ooh, Gail, Gordon could potentially see this. We never said anything that was shared here was a top secret, by the way.
I don't believe so.
But maybe we make this a safe to speak zone and we don't share this with the athletes, but they can always go back and see it.
I don't think they're going to have the
don't think
time to
they're
go
gonna.
back to scroll through comments on YouTube. Let's just have it between us watchers and commentary.
Right.
All
Between
right.
us friends.
Well, Team Smoltz is up 2 right now. Lanny's going to look to take out, potentially double. Once again, Laura gave some great insight coming into the broadcast.
Yeah.
Telling how true the ice runs, and looks like Jim's going to want to have Eric throw a guard left of center. I believe these are Eric's rocks.
It's also nice to hear all the hard work and some of the technical things that go into the ice. I mean, myself included, we take a lot of it for granted. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication on behalf of the ice team, so big shout out to those folks. Whoa, okay, more fun facts. Bill Waddington, second degree black belt. So we were right.
I totally knew it.
We were right.
I totally knew it.
A
Absolutely.
true story, Ryan nearly got shanked one time, and
I
me as his
did.
backup, that was scary.
I did.
Pulled him out of there by the collar, and we
Yeah.
hit the bricks.
Bikers.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them.
No. Well, you were messing with him. You were trying to be
totally knew
friends.
Waddington was
You
jacked.
were too friendly. You were too friendly with bikers.
All right, the guard by Smoltz, probably deeper than he wanted, but still making a difficult angle for Lanny to take it out.
Think anybody's going to tune in for the 9:30 broadcast?
I mean, can we get a poll? Can we shut her down? No, we'll keep
No,
going.
we'll keep going.
Well, no, let's talk about the 9:30 draw. So we got Nolan Smith. They got the ladies going back again. You got Nolan Smith, Hansen Johansson. We got Hansen Johansson again. You got the Mbop going
yeah,
again.
we got to go with that. We got to be here.
All right, so is this called a Christmas tree or not? No.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty fun, though.
So if you're Jim, you're just calling guard right of center.
Yeah.
You're sending shot 1 and 2. You're taking a raise from Derby away.
Ooh, here comes a Jim Smoltz fun fact for you. He's a huge Eddie Van Halen fan. He's the lead guitar player in Drop Dead Legs, a Van Halen tribute band, and his wife is the lead singer, aka Diva Lee Roth. This is awesome. There's so much talent
Hey, Kim.
beyond the ice.
Kim, did you guys have a debate if you're going to name your son Wolfgang? That's what Eddie Van Halen did. Wolfgang
That's a good
Van
one.
Halen, who's now the bassist of Van Halen.
And wow, people are calling you Babe Kim. I'm gonna go on a limb, having not met you, and say, yeah, rock on.
Met Kim briefly up, I think 2 years ago up at Evergreen Curling Club. Yeah, absolutely.
Total Babe.
Oh, sure.
We
yeah.
called that one. Yeah.
So Drop Dead Legs is obviously a Van Halen.
What? Bob celebrated his 10th wedding anniversary yesterday. Not just the best wife ever, but most understanding, considering he's here on the 10th wedding anniversry.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is
Right?
tough.
And you thought the fun governor was after you this
Yeah, I
weekend.
thought I was going to get shanked by the fun governor. Well, God bless you guys. Happy marriage.
Congratulations. That's phenomenal.
Okay, shot off.
This is
for
way better than
Corey.
bios.
Yeah, we have yet to get bios. So
Oh,
this is cool.
so
We're
played in that shenanery. We want to know the good stuff.
When I was in 3rd grade, I got the sportsmanship award for my soccer team.
Right.
No, this is where we need to be. All right, so Corey's shot is off. Looks like Jim's holding them off a little bit. Likes the line just over the hog line. Great center line guard. Just left to center by Corey. So if you're landing Derby right now, what are you trying to call? Can you draw around behind all that stuff? No, he's calling backline wait.
Yeah.
Okay, backline wait. Is that? That's a lot of brute for backline wait. No. What's he gonna gain from this shot? Is he trying to tick his red or maybe hit and roll? He can't.
Well, that's coming down the ice. Kim's sharing another fun fact about Corey Feindel from Canada. Married two beautiful little girls, and he wins a prize at every single Halloween party he attends. But thank you for keeping it family friendly. Won't tell us what category he wins. Let's not guess. Let's not guess, Ryan.
What we're gonna guess?
Well, later.
Okay. Yeah, 9:30 draw.
9:30 draw it is.
That's when the kids in the bed, right?
Yeah, I feel like the kids are asleep and we've had a couple of beverages to stay awake, really, and we
Yeah,
all
that is the fact. Okay, so Corey up again. Once again, in position is still 2. You just want to throw another, center, left of center guard. Maybe zone 1, zone 2. Higher the better, in my opinion.
This is good. So earlier we had, Kenny Loggins in our head. Now we've got David Lee Roth and Will Van Halen going on.
Yeah, I have yet to have this conversation with Jim, but it's the old David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar. If Drop Dead Legs is his band name,
Van
it's
Hagar,
probably
Van,
he's probably a David Lee Roth fan.
Totally.
Now, if he was like 5150 was his band name, he's probably Sammy Hagar fan.
Kim, confirm or deny? We just want to know.
And then they had the Jerry Sharon from Extreme.
Yeah.
That was just falling apart.
Too much at that point. Yeah. Nice shot. Ooh,
Yeah, it was good. No, excellent.
that was a good shot.
Good shot from Derby. Mixing up a little bit. Now you have some options. Now you have some hit and roll
Open some things
opportunities.
up.
Yeah, before it was just a straight line, and at the high guard thrown by Corey before. Just like Jim Corey talking it over. Right now, Team Smoltz sitting in shot 1, 2, and 3. You think they might play off where Corey's standing, playing off a little hit and roll under cover?
Could do that.
Yeah, that's a bold but cool move.
That'd be fun to see.
Yeah.
Let's
Jim's
hope
got
for that.
Jim's got this all day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, something else we've been helping folks with are the shameless plugs. You probably heard some of mine the other night.
Absolutely,
It's not shameless because Ryan and I, we don't experience shame. We just live our lives. So if you've got a bonspiel you want to plug or anything, we've been doing that ourselves. So
If Corey's beautiful young kids have a 5th or 3rd birthday party coming
something
up,
coming up.
we'll
Yeah.
go to Pump It Up, the bouncy house.
If there's any, live karaoke gigs coming up, or maybe, Drop Dead Legs gig coming up, we're open.
So I imagine if Jim's got a Drop Dead Legs cover band, he could probably play Eruption. Eruption is like Eddie Van Halen's main solo.
Okay.
I think it was off of Van Halen 2. And so it goes Eruption into You Really Got Me.
Yeah.
Maybe Ken can clarify, but I'm sure he can play Eruption. That's an arrow. I used to play guitar, but once again, the last draw we talked about the
What
fat
do you mean
fingers.
by used to? I saw you do that 16
I
days
did.
ago, champ.
I did play a little bit of guitar.
Yeah?
You got me.
Just jump the stage at the country bar.
Well, I slipped the guy 20 to get up there.
Did you? I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
that's how I got up there. It wasn't
Oh.
like, oh, hey, I'm a great guitarist.
I thought
me
they just
play.
let you up there. They weren't that good.
So Team Derby has some decisions to make. First, a shot of Lanny. Should we hit and roll? Looks like he just wants to draw behind something full 4, well guarded.
Be a good shot. With all that stuff in the way.
Oh, let's
all
call
that
it
granite
granite.
up
Just call
front.
it granite. I mean, just
Hashtag granite up
just help
front.
me out a little bit.
I
Yeah.
love that we have hashtags for our conversations. Let's not start talking in hashtags, though. That feels a little.
Well, I still don't know. No one has yet to tell me what
They
a hashtag
told you it's
means.
a Twitter thing. You know about octonauts. You're going to need to learn about hashtags before the kids get older.
Oh, just a little short by. I think the line was real good on Lanny's part. Just a little light.
Great sweeping by the team, though.
Yeah, front end was really giving it her all. Okay, so Jim's he's sitting shot 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good call. Just wants to take out Derby's shot 4 and really get a hit and roll Can he roll all the way to the center line, do you think, Cassie?
That's tough.
He has to
from
hit it
back
real
there.
thin, real thin,
Yeah.
fresh pebble. Well, I think I mean, they're calling the right broom, Corey.
Of course they are.
I mean, it's running straight tonight on this sheet.
Yeah.
What we've seen, pretty straight.
While that shot's away, we're going to give you a quick score update. So on Sheet A, Huntress is up 4-0 over Patrick. Sheet B is a score of 2 Markowski, Mendoza at 0. Sheet C, you know where we're at. We won't spoiler this one just yet. And on Sheet D, Waddington and Seeger are tied at 2.
Okay, so, fresh pebble. You know, Smoltz still sitting 1, 2, and 3. Really difficult for Derby to get anything. Um, really hard for him to knock down that score. Pretty solid 3 right now for Smoltz. Right now they're thinking about you can't run it back. I would have made try hit and roll
That'd be fun.
off of the third shot of Smoltz. Roll under cover. Well, I don't have to roll under cover because it's the last shot. Important part of the end right now. They're going to have to just take out. Land's going to do a little damage control. Maybe just take out their yellow third. Yep. That's the right call.
That's the right call. So more fun facts coming in from, it looks like a fan of Drop Dead Legs, our friend Michelle, saying Jim can play just about everything on the guitar. So there you go. And that Michelle, the hottie, can sing darn near everything.
Wow.
That's impressive.
Mariah Carey, can you sing Whitney Houston? Because that thing?
Yeah.
That was old Dolly Parton.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? I Always Love You?
I'll always love you.
Was that?
It got weird in here.
No, that is how you measure a singer. If you can hit those
Oh,
notes.
yeah. If you can hit Whitney notes. I'd still go old school Whitney, though. I want to dance with somebody.
Oh my gosh.
How will I know?
Remember when she had the extensions
Oh.
and they're all curled up and she was that real tight
She was
purple?
awesome.
What happened? Really?
Bobby.
Bobby Brown. Jeez, I tell you. Good attempt by. Just snuck in for. They have to measure that.
I won't
Looks
tell
like
you how it ends.
Smoltz is sitting shot 1 and 2.
Not going to tell you how it ends, but it is on Bonspieler. So, a plug. We're not calling him shameless because, again,
Oh,
Ryan and I
plug's a
don't
plug.
experience shame. The Orange County Curling Club is having their Bonspiel June 19th through the 21st. Details will be on the website soon at occurling.com. Went to that one last year, had a great time, minus the broken toe I sustained on the drive out there, but a great spiel.
Was that a self-inflicted?
No, a little car accident. We were driving on the highway, doing about, I don't know, average speed for the highway, and the hood detached from the car and slammed into the windshield. We lost all visual of the road. Nearly died. The only injury sustained, my broken toe. Apparently, I'm a little jumpy. Kicked the back seat. It was awkward.
You're sticking with that story, huh?
That's what went down. I have
Okay.
witnesses and pictures. So a little self-medicating went the way for the weekend.
But you just still curled the whole weekend, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I power through. That's how we do around here. And Ashley, great point. Not only at the Spiel in Orange County do you get curling, you also get beach time. I gotta
What?
say, it was nice slipping into the suit, hitting Huntington Beach for a couple hours between draws. Yeah, a little vitamin D to, I don't know, help with vitamin D levels, whatever.
Vitamin D, I think, prevents scurvy.
Sweet.
Something
I
like
was
that.
really worried about that.
Actually, you know what, Cassie? 3-4 weeks ago, went to the Badger game, and it was like unlimited mimosas,
Yeah,
and we had a couple. So I think we're pretty much scurvy free for the rest of our
we
lives.
will be. Yeah. I don't think I can drink mimosas for the rest of my life either.
So we're on sheet D, trying to figure out the score. I know we got a little blurry vision. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning type vision, but I believe it's 3-2 Waddington in the fourth.
Kind of looks like we've been having mimosas again.
Yeah, 3-4. So I'm correct.
Yeah.
So Waddington took it really too cool the last time they were out on the 3:30. No, the 10:30. draw, it's all a blur.
It is.
Anyway,
We've been locked in this hot room with no
Waddington's
windows for
last
too long.
match was real close with Bob Cool. Dave hit a wonderful shot to score 2 to steal away from Waddington, but Team Waddington curling excellent. Excellent. I know they haven't won one yet, but that's not indicative of how they've been curling, for sure. So I wouldn't be surprised if Waddington pulls out the victory in this match. The way these guys have been curling, they keep hanging in there.
By the way, Ryan, I like Gail more than you. She understands that that car accident was scary and real.
Okay, enough to break a toe.
Yeah, I got pictures, buddy. It was like a smoky link.
So another thing we can do, we can jump around.
And the push foot, no less.
Now, is Kim and Maddie Smoltz watching, or just Kim?
Ooh, I don't
Maddie's
know.
probably doing fun stuff with her friends
I
on
mean,
a
she's
Saturday.
14. It's a Saturday
But maybe
night.
Maddie is at her friend's house. But hey, my dad's
Tuning
girl.
in.
If that's a fact.
And
we're
kind of
gonna-
a big deal in Tempe, Arizona.
So the top
I'm
screen
an
will
internet
throw
hit.
Smoltz.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, we'll see. Someone's got to lock in. They play. Thanks, Ashley. Okay, they play at
Yeah.
7:30.
We weren't fully awake for that one yet.
So the Waddington Cool was a good. I think it came down to obviously the last end. Once again, Dave Holt's shot, his first shot, the 7th rock was just a great.
That was an amazing shot.
It was an amazing shot.
There's been so much good curling this weekend.
I mean, I go back to the last end when ladies started playing. I was impressed with that whole.
Oh,
draw.
yeah. What I loved was that the live stream erupted with so many people excited to see the women playing. It was a really great warm welcome for them, and they were excited to hear that.
So at 9:30 draw coming up, we're gonna have the women out again. I think we have all the women, right? We have no, we have a couple new women.
there's-
Garfinkel.
There's 5 teams, so we'll have 4 teams playing at the 9:30 draw tonight.
So we'll have Kate Garfinkel's rink up from the San Francisco Curling Club. They're going to get their first whack at this ice. That's a tough draw. 9:30.
That's
Hey,
brutal.
by the way, I'm going to give you guys a draw. Saturday night, 9:30.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
You know, personally, I'd say have a nice light-ish dinner, take a little nap, maybe go for a quick walk, wake back up.
You wouldn't hit
Get
the
in here
happy
and play.
hours in Tempe?
You
We're
know
like 2
me.
blocks away from downtown ASU.
We are, which is, tempting, but this isn't the average Bonspiel. This is Playdowns for nationals, so you play a little serious. That's me. Some other people, that's not how they roll, but for me, heads in the game here.
I would do 2 first.
Yeah, you would.
Okay. Waddington shot coming up.
This
Looking
is
to
why
hit
we
and
usually have a
roll.
buffer.
Excellent shot by Team Waddington. Exposed a little bit. Maybe you can see half the rock. But still, you got to throw at least hack weight, and then you got their top 12-foot red in play. So not Wes is throwing hack weight. He bumped the hip. There's 2. It's funny. So hack weight has 8 different ways to say hack,
Yeah.
but then like Peel's got 1. So peel weight is always touching the shoulder, but hack weight's like I'm gonna grab my ankle, I'm gonna punch my hip, I'm gonna do the worm. I mean, it's like a million things that says hack. So
That's why team communication is so important. You got to know everything and be on the same page with your skip, the rest of your team. It's huge.
I'm worried about this hack caller because he might wreck on that top red of Waddington's.
There's crouching.
He's crouching. It's gonna be tight. Inside. I was worried about the other red, but
Hit the guard.
that's why we throw guards, right?
That's
To make
why.
it difficult.
Now you know why your job's so important, Ryan.
So, Bob or Bill is the second degree black belt? Skip or second?
Let me scroll
I
back.
don't,
up in life.
Bill or Bob. I'll take both of them in the brawl. I'm not taking. I'm gonna fall behind.
Bill is the second degree black belt. I have to
Alright.
say, I think this is the most discussion we've had in the live stream. This is fun. We should have asked folks for fun facts earlier on. Next
Well,
year.
we have to warm up.
No
No, we can't. You
bios.
can't go first game. By the way,
Yeah.
I mean it's a 7:30 draw. We're going 8 o'clock, 7:30. It's a Saturday. We're having some fun. Maybe you guys drink a little bit of wine. You people up in the Evergreen Curling Club maybe do
Couple
shoots.
kokanees.
Oh,
Right.
yes, kokanees. Let
Yeah.
me tell you, nectar of the gods. Really.
Right? I might try to bring you one back, buddy. Craig's
Okay,
got one waiting for
wide
me.
open shot for Team Seeger. West just probably wants to, judging from the broom, he wants to hit and roll to the left. Just a little too heavy off of Team Seeger. What would you call that? A flash?
I was distracted. I apologize.
It's Kodak moment.
Oh, that's clever.
No, it looks like just maybe a little too much weight on that last shot. Going into Vice's rocks. Gordon in the hack now, throwing his first rock. Bill's just going to want a center line guard. Actually, exactly a center line guard. Now, Gordon played in the Fall Fiesta for Team McBride. Is that correct? As third? Or he's second. Gordon was second.
Gordon? You're talking about Sean, sweetie.
But
Sean Craney.
So Sean is throwing Vice.
Right.
In my
Okay, for both of us, our memories of that weekend were
no,
foggy.
he was throwing. But right now, Sean's throwing Vice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying the lineup. He's throwing lead, but
Fair enough.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to stop helping. Clearly, you're good.
I think I'm good.
I think you're
Am
great.
I wrong?
No. This is just our usual banter.
Okay.
So we've got some scoring updates for you here. We'll quick run those down for you. So on Sheet A, we've got Huntress up 5-0 over Patrick. Sheet B, Markowski up 2-1 over Mendoza. Sheet C, Smoltz 5-0 over Derby. And, of course, Sheet D, Waddington over Seeger 3-2.
Okay, so in the meantime, we had a little guard that curled a little bit too much. Team Seeger threw a nice takeout. Unfortunately for that shot, it's well exposed for Team Waddington to take out. Waddington's sitting shot 2, so I mean, if you don't keep the shooter, I think his shot up in the top 12 is well guarded. Probably not worried about West taking that out.
So Ashley let us know that it looks like we're right. They did change the lineup since that was
Okay.
Sean in the half.
That's what we're trying to talk
That's
about.
what we're figuring out. So, yep, we're
All
on
right.
it.
Okay, good.
Nice hit.
So interesting. I know Sean plays a great takeout game. I know because I played against him.
Yeah.
We played against
We
him.
lost against him,
We
you
played
mean?
against him
Yeah.
in the finals of the Fall Fiesta.
If there was any team we were going to lose to, I'm glad it was
absolutely.
romancing this
Yeah,
job.
they're good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Sean was second at the time, and
Yeah.
I mean, he took out everything. So maybe they made the adjustment, knowing that the ice is probably warranting at more of a takeout game. It's so keen.
Yeah.
Maybe they made the adjustment there.
Probably. So
Right.
are you saying that Sean outshot you? in
Was
that
I
game?
second?
Yeah.
That was lead.
No, you were
Was I
second.
second? Well, absolutely. Then Sean outplayed me, for sure.
Don was lead.
Don? Don? Who's Don?
Oh, you smart Alec.
All right. Well, set up in for Waddington.
We crack ourselves up. Oh.
That was a lot of dead air.
Yeah.
I was just in deep thought about
You were in deep air. I was trying not to laugh into the microphone.
like how you go through making the lineup change. I mean, obviously that's would that be Bill's call? It'd be, hey man, Sean, throw us some good takeouts. Let me get you to. That's gonna be real keen. Obviously, we're gonna be playing a takeout game probably every single end or every single draw. Why don't we switch it up?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I would imagine, depending on the team, it would probably be a team decision, but led by the skip based on how things are going, what, like you said, the ice conditions, how's everybody shooting, how's everybody feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, good point. So Ashley says we should hit up Bree for some fun facts about Sean. Again, we got to keep it PG rated, but I think that could be entertaining. Yeah.
Okay, first shot off from Bill Waddington. Now we know second degree black belt. I doubt that
my
Bill put that in
gosh.
his bio.
It
Sweet.
never
Thanks,
is.
Ashley. That's good.
Nobody ever puts in interesting stuff. It's like, I played in yada yada Bonspiel, I won yada yada whatever. We want to know the good stuff.
Great shot by Bill. Hit roll. Shot 1 and 2.
I only made it to blue belt. I know.
I was like,
We moved
I
a
was
week
Tiger
before my
Cub.
brown belt test.
Yeah, Tiger Cub. I couldn't get my claws out yet. I can do like a snap kick, and then like they saw me kick, and like, you know what? The best thing for you is roll in the field position and the ball. I don't know what that meant.
But that does work for you. Then
Yeah,
you almost got
absolutely.
shanked by bikers. You just tucked and rolled, and it's fine. Oh, another plug. We're not calling him shameless. Another plug. Evergreen Curling Club is hosting a Bonspiel February 20th to the 22nd. Come and celebrate Mardi Gras. Oh boy. Oh boy, Ryan.
Okay, well, Art, are there 2-for-1 Kokanese specials? If there are, I'm in.
Right. Now, are you playing or are you commentating there, Ryan?
Oh, this is it.
This
I'm
is
hanging
it?
up the old Logitech
Okay.
headphones after this shenanigans.
Yeah.
No, sick of the playing and maybe just drink the Kokanese.
There you go. It's a good balance.
Kate, Waddington still sitting shot 1-2. It was almost not PG.
That was accidental. That wouldn't have been bleeped out, even if we had sound effects. That was an accident. Sorry, kids at home.
Okay, Seeger now sitting shot 1. Final rock up for Bill Waddington and company.
While we're doing plugs and you're at home thinking, wow, that ice looks great. I want to be there. Well, we've got a Canada Week Spiel coming up in February. We've got the Spring Training Spiel coming up in March. Desert Ice in April. More to come in the fall as well as the summer probably. So check out coyotescurling.com for details. Come hang out with us in person. Ryan and I are
Cheryl
so much
Bernhard's
more fun
coming,
in
the
person.
hot, very hot Canadian curler. Cheryl Bernhard? No, what's her
Oh.
name? She's coming in
Tell us
February.
how you really feel.
I could say the that curler from Canada, or I could say the really attractive curler from Canada, gold medal winner from like 2004, Cheryl Bernhard, right?
Yep.
Okay, just
There you
throwing it
go.
out there. All right, so interesting call for Waddington. Is not feeling coming down onto Wes's. You could be a possible freeze to sit shot for sure. They're going with a hit and roll. Last shot off for Team Waddington on the fourth end. Team Seeger with hammer. So he's trying to hit, roll, undercover. There's a lot of stuff up in front. Got anything left of center? Oh, it's like a really good shot. Just a little kit. Oh, just didn't get the roll that they wanted. So it looks like Barry and West are talking it over.
Gotta go
Hitting
for
the
two.
go for 3. Hit and
Oh,
stick.
3.
Yeah. Right now, Waddington is sitting shot. No, I mean Seeger's got
Seeger sitting one. They're
1.
yellow.
Oh, so top 4. Draw to 2. I'm sorry.
This is shot.
I know.
Sorry, this is hammer.
Yeah, full 4 is a
Yeah.
2 for
Yeah.
Team Seeger.
Even just like solid 8 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot more curling to go. It'd save a little bit of energy.
Fourth end, we've been through all 4 sheets. Feedback, or where should we go next?
Well, I know we got a lot of fans from Team Smoltz on the line.
I know we do.
We do. So we got to give them at least one camera here. What else should we be seeing, folks? Chime in. This is a
Well, Team
democracy,
Waddington, well,
really.
Waddington's had a following ever since we've been online.
right.
So maybe we'll stick them on the top. We'll just keep it there.
Give them top camera and put Team Smoltz
What are
on
the
the bottom
scores?
camera.
What are the scores going on right now?
Let's see here.
Huntress Patch is going to be a good game too. We should probably head. Oh no, it's 5-0, eh?
That's not real closer. So I say we stick with Markowski Mendoza. Well,
We have to
yeah.
go. Well, we've been with Waddington Seeger. It's a
We do.
3-2.
How about we give the Smoltz fans a little view of that? Maybe give them either top camera or the bottom camera, and then
Okay.
the Markowski Mendoza game
good.
is
It's a good
really
game.
close. So that could be a fun one to watch.
You know, I haven't seen Markowski play at all. Impressed with the whole team. They've been playing well this whole weekend.
Maddie just came in. All right, shout out to Maddie. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday night.
Oh, Manny's in. Well, it's a done deal. Smoltz will be
Yeah.
shown.
And we will keep it, well, are we professional? We're doing our part. We're trying. We really are. Okay, so we got a bias for the Waddington game. Top camera, they said, is cool. Maddie's here. We got to put on Smoltz.
Okay.
Okay.
We're 5-0 to Smoltz.
Yeah. Again, the athletes, as we're talking to them today on the breaks and whatnot, really excited to have their family, friends, and stalkers tuning in, as Ryan puts it, cheering for them, rooting for them, even though they can't be here in person. They know that you're here in spirit. Sure means a lot to the folks out here on the ice right now.
Well, it's funny. I think the Evergreen Curling Club started this whole televised online thing. I remember when I was up at the 2013 MOPAC Playdowns up in Evergreen. It was like just started out. And I had lots of friends watching and family. Maybe a couple stalkers. But I did have my family friends. It means a lot, you know,
It does.
to follow your loved ones and watch it. Even though it's probably grade D commentary and the production values aren't the best. But at least you get to
We
see
do
your...
what we can. We do what we can. I wouldn't call us grade D. My mom, I also went up in 2013 for the women's playdowns, and my two biggest fans tuned in, my mom and my sister. I don't think I was cool enough to have a stalker. I don't know that I do still.
Well, I got this crazy stalker from Russia that keeps jamming me up on Instagram. I should block him or she, but it's kind of cool to have a stalker. I mean, as long as they're in like Russia, that's cool.
I have a friend that has a theory on stalkers. She said that, stalking is based on attractiveness. So if they're not very attractive, they're stalking you. If they're attractive, you call that like a boyfriend.
Well, it's a fine line
like he
between a
won't leave
woman
me
and a woman.
alone.
Absolutely.
He keeps like hanging out and leaving notes on my car. Oh, isn't that sweet? A little love note from my boyfriend.
Yeah, but if he's like grotesque, then he's a stalker. No,
He's
it's
a
just
stalker.
totally fair.
Yeah.
And Maddie, you'll be fine. All right, so coming down, looks like Derby's sent one. Obviously, Lanny's got to produce some offense. Being down 5-0 in the fifth. I'm just throwing out fifth. I don't know what inning it is.
We can't count. We went to Wisconsin Public School.
Top camera's great. Are we on Waddington? Yeah, we are. Let's
Yeah, we
why
are.
don't we shoot over to the house
Why don't
though?
we show them the house end?
Okay.
It's always great watching your loved ones throw, but we want to see the action, Ashley. We're sorry about that.
So I tell you what, I think Smoltz and Waddington have the biggest fan support right now.
I think so, which is awesome.
Absolutely. Okay, Smoltz still sitting two. Looks like over on sheet D, the Waddington Seeger match. House is open. Couple high guards on both teams. Nice center line guards, actually. Well set up end. Heading over to sheet B, I believe, Smoltz Derby. Nice. A little light on Derby's side. High guard. Probably not the result that they wanted.
Probably not.
So I have a just a random thought. You could watch 12 hours of curling, or you could marathon watch House of Cards.
I've never seen House of Cards, but I'd probably go curling either way.
Yeah, so I think so. So I think we binge watch a lot of things. Might as well binge watch the MOPAC Playdowns.
Yeah.
Right?
Right? Can't really DVR this, but they're all
Well,
on
you
YouTube.
can, yeah, you just
you know?
rewind it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like Jim just want to clear out that top guard by Derby, leaving a hit. Problem is for Lanny going out right now is he has no cover. So even if he hits out Jim's shot rock, hit roll. Oh, it looks like he's playing a freeze, huh?
Could be.
That's probably the shot he needs to play.
Yeah.
Corner freeze.
Be a great shot.
Team Smoltz's shot rock.
So Ryan, random thought back at you.
Mm-hmm.
Binge watching MOPAC curling. or binge watching Octonauts.
Okay. Well, if Timothy and Aberdeen McFarlane had their way, it'd be Octonauts. It was up to me. Probably,
Curling.
I don't know.
That's a tough call.
Captain Barnacle, he's a pretty badass guy.
Ooh, watch the language
Ass.
for the friends at home.
It's a
No,
donkey.
don't keep saying it again.
That's a donkey.
Okay.
So, anywho, yeah, so you got Quasi and Captain Barnacle. It's a crazy show.
I love that you talk about it like I understand what you're saying.
Okay, so Team Smoltz just wants to get rid of that high guard placed by Team Derby. Obviously, being up 5-0, he's happy to just keep the house open.
Keep the house open. Keep Red Rocks out of play.
Forcing Team Derby to get their 5-1 with a hammer. Smoltz gets their 2. Now we're up to a 7-1 game. At a certain point, you run out of rocks.
Kim's telling us Maddie's dialed in.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, Maddie. Probably a
How
little
about
chilly.
some fun facts about Maddie? We've been sharing stuff about the players. How about some fun stuff about you guys? I mean,
So my 7-year-old wants to be a wildlife vet.
oh wow,
Right.
that's pretty intense.
Yeah, but she's scared of horses. So,
Well, maybe she doesn't
and
go a
snakes.
large breed, you know.
That's a good call.
She loves animals. Hibernian's
cute
got a big
ones.
heart. Well, everybody likes the cute ones. That's why we don't eat most of the cute animals, right?
That's a good point.
You just thought about it for the first time.
Okay, so it looks like Team Smoltz wants to remove Derby's high guard. Looks like touching a little bit. Smoltz still shot 1 and 2. Right now, at this part of the game, Smoltz just wants to. Derby steals 1 every other end.
Yeah.
Smoltz is still in a great opportunity. So it seems like Smoltz is figuring out the ice a little bit better. First day, I think they would admit that they probably had some up and down ends, but judging from their last 2 games today, figuring out the ice,
Playing well.
they're currently undefeated in this pool. If they keep on their lead, they're going to be 4-0 coming into the last day. 2 games. Every team plays at least 6.
Good position to be in.
Yeah, very strong position to be in. I think they're playing out of Group A. Be nice if we had the standings.
You know.
I wrote them down. Remember the post-its I
Yeah,
did? But that was like
post-its were
this
awesome.
morning.
Well, and now we've got the women added in, so there's a lot going on. So we'll work on getting some standings. Maybe after tonight, so we can go into day 3 with some current standings. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's gonna be either really late at night or really early in the morning. Maybe we should. Well, no promises, folks. We'll get you what we can when we can.
So
Maybe we
I
should
can't
start
believe I
under
can't.
promise and over delivering.
This is the story of my life. Under promise. Just pretend like you're not going to do anything, and anything you do above nothing is
Yeah.
great.
They tried teaching Ryan and I, the rules for the thinking clock and how to time things, and I stopped paying attention, knowing that if I knew how to do it, we would
You'd have to do it. Exactly.
Right.
Okay, so Jim's first or last? Oh, I'm sorry, it's Corey up. No, it's Jim's first rock. Count looking just to throw something sounding like guard.
I was washing my dishes after dinner, and Team Smoltz was hanging out there by the kitchen, and they were real excited we were doing the live broadcast so that their family and friends and potentially stalkers could tune in and watch them play. I think that's what was putting the big smiles on their face as they were getting warmed up and getting ready to take
Well, they're
the
prime
ice.
time right now,
Yeah.
for sure.
Do you think we're getting better ratings than, I don't know, American Idol right now?
Oh,
I don't know what's
absolutely.
on Friday nights. I don't really have cable.
No, nothing's on. No, American Idol's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
How about Keith Urban? How is he popular? I don't know.
I don't really watch. Sorry. So Jennifer's asking, is there a list of teams on the website? Great question. So if you go to the MOPAC website under the 2015 Men's and Women's Club Nationals Playdowns, yes. And in fact, it actually shows the draw schedule as well, which is great. Ah, yes. Good.
Okay, so a great center line guard, placed by Jim. Looks like last shot by Lanny. He just has to get something in the house. Anything full 8. He gets his 1. But Team Smoltz got to be happy no matter what happens. Even if Derby does get his 1. Hammer coming in the 6th end, 5-1.
That's a
You
good
take
spot
it all
to be
day
in.
long.
I would.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to drop out of this match. Maybe
Where are we
move on.
going next? Wow, okay, so Maddie's way cooler than us, Ryan, by the way. Her first concert was Van Halen in Tacoma, Washington. She knew all the words. Awesome. And when she was a little girl, Jim would ask, "Hey, Maddie, who's the king?" Instead of Elvis, Maddie would say, "Eddie." That's right.
Sweet.
Oh, and she plays the guitar. I bet Maddie plays better guitar than you do, Ryan.
I'm sure she does,
I'm sure
and
she
it's
does.
still, she's probably better than a lot of, but it's really not hard to be better than me.
Well, you do set the bar pretty low, sweetie.
Cool thing, one of my favorite Van Halen songs is Ice Cream Man.
Huh, how does that one go?
Ice Cream Man, stop him when I passing by. Team Smoltz will know it. Okay, heading over to sheet D.
I bet Maddie sings it better than you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Listen, can we go over to Huntress Patrick real quick?
Yeah, let's go over
We haven't
there.
been over there real
Let's
quick.
get a little score
Alright.
update off of Bondspieler for you on that one. So many screens happening in this booth. Alright, so Huntress is up 5-0 after the third end. I'm not sure what end we're watching.
No, we gotta refresh it.
I did refresh it.
Okay.
Watch, I did it again.
Okay, just trying to help out.
So we just haven't got an update. They're ahead of that. So let's look at the scoreboard over there quick, maybe.
Right.
We're going to turn away from Waddington for like a second. Bear with us, folks. We just want to get an updated score on that Huntress game. Huntress Patrick game, I should say.
Why is it so hard to get on the score?
There's so many letters. I don't know. And again, for the folks tuning in, we were corrected. They are not white tigers. They are actually kitties on a psychedelic background.
We talked when Laura
Yeah.
was going on, made
Yeah.
sure everyone know. Yeah, we remember last night. Now I'm embarrassed. We're saying they're like white
Oh,
tigers.
we're foolish. We would zoom in and show you, but they walked up as I was trying to eat dinner. It was hard to keep it down. They're definitely dizzying shirts. So it's interesting that Team Huntress is able to focus and keep the ice clean.
Well, looks like they're doing pretty well. So they're up 5-1. So Team Patrick did score 1 after the 4th. So coming to 5th in, 5-1. Huntress with Hammer, I'd imagine. So what do you think Wayne and Carol talk about right now on that top? What's up with the cats?
Right. Probably they're making me dizzy. I can't look at the shirts.
We should probably throw the top camera up on the Mendoza game.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tight
Let's
game.
do that.
Going to the scoreboard. Oh, Team Mendoza just owning that board.
Right.
We're never going to find the score.
No. Might as well go to the house.
Okay, so it looks like red is what, Mendoza, I believe. Mendoza red.
I think Mendoza's yellow.
Markowski is red.
Yep.
So Markowski's sitting 1. A lot of grad up front on sheet B on the Mendoza Markowski game.
Did you hashtag that?
Absolutely.
Maddie,
Hashtag to what?
Maddie,
That's-
can you teach Ryan what hashtagging's all about? We heard it's a Twitter thing, but we don't get it.
We got a long day.
All right. So Ryan stepped out for just a moment. Needed to refill his beverage there. We're going to get some live scoring here in just a moment. So be checking Bondspieler in just a few minutes. Oh, false alarm. Never mind. Looks like the gentleman cleaned the sheet there on the Huntress Patrick game, and we're starting lead rocks here. Coming into the 6th end, let me update that. Very few things that I know how to do here. I usually make Ryan do all the work. Just here for the color commentary, folks. Still Still got the camera going on sheet B there so that you can see a little bit more of the Mendoza Markowski game. Carroll's calling for the center line guard here, and Jeff Baird, lead extraordinaire, off to a good start there. Fun fact, Jeff Baird has never played baseball professionally but has 2 World Series rings. How about them apples? Also, they're so huge, they don't even fit my thumbs. All right. Looks like Brian's calling for the corner guard here. Gracias, senor.
Am I on?
You're on.
Okay, what did I miss?
Couple of guards. Some fun facts.
No, have any new fun facts?
Yeah, so Jennifer's asking, how did Jeff Baird get 2 World Series rings? Great question.
Well, I know that. We know that.
Go ahead and share with the folks at home.
I believe Jeff Baird is the trainer for the San Francisco Giants.
Correct.
I believe, though, his favorite team is the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Indeed. He is a season ticket holder to the Diamondbacks, but he is a doctor, and he is one of the trainers, if you will.
For the spring training.
For the spring training, while
Because I believe the San Francisco Giants play
they
somewhere.
are part of the Cactus League.
See.
Yeah. So if you're coming out for the spring training Bonspiel, I can't remember what game we're going to, but a good time. Spring training games. Okay, so good news. Maddie doesn't get hashtagging either. Thank goodness. It's overrated.
Sounds like that's a well-raised kid. Good
Right?
job, Kim. Jim.
Yeah.
Awesome job.
Good work. Parenting's got to be hard. Being a kid's pretty tough too. So way to be a great kid, Maddie.
Well, I think Maddie got through 8th grade.
Yeah,
Maddie's
she's a
gotta be
freshman.
pissed. Yeah, I'll tell
Yeah, I
you,
was
8th
talking to
grade
Jim
is tough.
earlier. He was bragging about how awesome she was.
Once you're past 8th grade, you got to figure it out. But that 8th grade is
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Even if you're like totally well-adjusted, it's still
I'd say
it's
like
kind of a mind
12
thing.
to 22 is tough, really.
Nah, you gotta just get past 8th grade. Everything's downhill from there.
All right.
Yeah, hormones. You got, gangs. I mean, I grew
I don't-
maybe in the best neighborhood, but like gangs want to beat me up because I'm dating the wrong person. What? What's going on? I'm a nice guy. I need Bill Waddington, the second-degree black belt.
Why
in my...
weren't you guys friends back then?
Yeah, well, now I know.
Now you know.
All right, so what's Huntress looking for? Just raising his red N?
Looks that way. Maybe he was
Curl a
trying to
little
draw
bit.
behind it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's
Well,
a great shot. I think he was hoping to draw.
Oh, a little tick. What happened?
A little tick there, it looks like.
I don't think it ticked, did it?
Either
Must
ticked
have
or
been, or
picked.
a
I
picked.
don't know.
It was an egg. So, looks like Team Patrick just wants to get rid of the 2 guards that are center line.
It's a good idea.
You know what they need, actually, now that they're on the camera? They
What do
need
they
the
need?
tie-dyed from the front into the back as well.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of deceptive, and I gotta say that maybe that does something psychologically to the other team. I can look at your back, but, coming at me from the front, it's like a magic eye thing. The ones where you squinted your eyes and, like, you saw a ship or a dolphin or something? Do you remember that? There was, like, an 80s,
no
90s
say, but
thing.
yeah, no, keep going down
Yeah.
this. This is interesting.
Wow.
A
All right.
ship in the sea?
Well,
in
it
a
was
picture?
like that crazy picture in the book. There was tons of pictures in there, and you like squinted your eyes, and some people were really good, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I totally see the flower or whatever," and then you look and you're like, "I just see a mess."
Cassie, that's actually called a psychological evaluation.
Oh, thank lots.
Coded into, yeah. But no, that's cool.
My mother
maybe
had
t-
me tested.
yeah,
I'm
maybe,
not crazy.
Maybe talk to your mom about that tomorrow. Okay, so shot up for Team Huntress. Nice, well-placed guard by, is that Wayne throwing that?
Could have been.
Was that Peter? I think it was Peter.
I think it was Peter. Yep, because
Yeah.
Wayne's just going down for his shots now. We're still in Just finishing up second stones.
Okay, it looks like Brian just wants to get rid of that top guard by Team Huntress.
Now, if he plays this right, and it looks like he's lining it up here. If he
Nose
plays
hit,
this right,
yep.
could double that out. Oh,
Ooh, just a little bit. Great effort by
great
Team.
shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Opens it up. Thank you. We have healthy snacks if you want some.
Okay, so it looks like Huntress is calling a raise in. Probably a little center to right of center to raise behind the two guards of Patrick, I'd imagine.
Center line guard, you said?
No, raise
Oh.
in. Raise in.
Okay.
No, center nose hit to.
Nose hit. Okay. Sorry.
So I've curled with Carol a couple times. He likes to, once you release, he likes to tell you where your line was at compared to what he put down. So it's just like it might be a little far right.
That's helpful.
Top, looks a little light, but great effort. He actually guarding the shot rock Huntress, forcing Team Patrick, Brian, to take out that last shot. So psychologically, it's got to be annoying. Like, you want to get to the house, but you just got to keep taking out the guards.
Yeah, it's tough. And how many shots do you spend on that? And that's a tough call.
But, right on the
Wow.
and it's going to raise it in. What? Oh,
Is it gonna stop? Is it gonna go?
Brian, look at
Brian's
that
sweeping
beast.
hard.
Look at that guy. All
Total
right,
beast
just
mode.
swept
Nice
it out.
sweep in there.
I think had Brian not swept it, it would probably would have stuck in the bottom 12. What, Carroll's still calling the same shot? Maybe raise back in to count for 2. And Cassie, we have some updates.
In just a moment, we will have some scoring updates. We're updating bondspieler.com right now. Then we'll give you guys some updates. All right, so currently, let's start with
Sheet B.
we don't want to start with sheet A because that's where we are. So sheet B, we got Markowski up 4-1 over Mendoza. Sheet C, Smoltz is up 6-1 over Derby. And on sheet D, Waddington up 5-4 over Seeger.
So we're going over Waddington next.
Yeah. So Kim and Maddie are happy, and the gang that are cheering for Smoltz.
Yeah, absolutely. Markowski, I tell you, is curling well this weekend. I think all these are familiar names except Markowski, for me at least. To pull a victory over Mendoza would be probably a pretty good feat.
It's a good thing they're playing well because it'll give you practice saying their name.
I know. How bad?
Nah,
I said Markowski, but it's Markowski.
I get it.
I got it now.
Nobody says mine.
Remember
right
the
either.
first, you weren't here
Oh,
for
you
the
were
10th.
tripping all over it. Yeah.
Man. So, a fun fact about me going
Yeah.
back, I can't say hallelujah.
You just said it.
Hallelujah.
Oh, you. Okay, it's a little weird.
Like when I was growing up, I couldn't say massage. And I just found out 6 months ago how to say Nicaragua. I couldn't say
I like that you have to say it.
real slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
usually I
sound
say
out every
Nicaragua.
syllable.
And I was like, what are you talking about? Nicaragua.
There's some tough words out there. Oh, good. Ashley and Gail also happy. Digging it for Team Smoltz.
I believe Ashley's the Waddington crew.
Oh, sorry, Waddington. Sorry. So many fans, and we love you all. It's just
No, I think our at max last night we're up to 32 viewers. We're now at
Yeah.
28. Saturday night. What else are you gonna do?
right.
Some curling. All right, inside and well for Team Huntress.
I mean, if this wasn't going on, we wouldn't have much going on.
Okay,
Personally
so
speaking.
personally.
Right.
So this is how my Saturday night would go if I wasn't commentating.
Yeah.
7 o'clock is Octonauts,
Okay.
and we watch 2 shows of that.
Right.
I'd read a book to the kids, put them to bed.
It's a good night.
Pretend to probably watch Fixer Upper.
Okay.
You ever seen that show on HGTV?
No, sounds
awesome.
great.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
best. And I go to bed.
Nice.
Yeah, so
It's a
I'm
good
great.
little Saturday night.
Completely stoked to be here.
Yeah. See mine's a little different, not having the family, right?
Sure.
So I don't have cable, so maybe whatever's on, probably get sick of that. Maybe read a book. Probably turn into bed early.
You just threw the reading the book just to throw the viewers
Well, because
off.
sometimes I read the book. I'm a nerd, so I'll admit it. Maybe I work on the puzzle. Got a 1,000-piece puzzle going right now.
You just told me you finally finished the giraffe off last weekend, which is great.
It wasn't a giraffe, actually. It was
whatever.
Right now, I'm kind of hooked on the nice fall scenes because we don't get the change of colors.
So we
here.
got the oak tree.
It's like a path through the woods with the fall leaves. Beautiful. Yeah.
I tell you what, you cannot miss Michael Lively right now. Psychedelic cat shirt followed up by the navy camouflaged paisley pants.
That's an intense outfit.
It's awesome. All right, so the hit and roll for Patrick is wide open. Skips rocks. Brian is throwing his first of two, looking for anything left of center to roll behind the guards.
Should we be
Has to
changing
deal-
that top camera? Sorry. Didn't
No,
mean
we're
to
hanging out with Mendoza. This is a good match.
Yeah, but don't we want to see the house?
Oh, okay.
Jeez. Sorry to get bossy.
No, you're right. Oh, jeez. Okay, so wrecked on the high guards up there. I thought maybe might be a problem.
Turns out it was.
So I'm sure Carol's just happy to throw another guard up there. Right of the third deepest guard.
I don't know.
You're not paying attention to this telestrator.
I'm totally paying attention.
Hey, I haven't done my Madden in about 2 draws.
You haven't. You should do your
Okay.
best Madden again.
So they got these two boom, and I want to bring the boom. Okay, thank you for.
Watch it with that marker though, because we don't actually have a telestrator. You get that
Wait,
on the
see how I was
screen.
doing?
Yeah, it's like a you break it, you buy it situation around here.
All right, so you need something well left of the third deepest guard. That sounds.
I don't know.
Anyone follow me? Probably not.
Probably not.
You just want to throw a guard.
There's only like 30 people watching. Don't worry about it.
Okay, taking away the draw from Patrick. Good shot by and to count. Yep. Wayne likes it.
Nice.
Peter likes it.
Whole
Jeff
team
Baird
likes
just
it.
gives the fist pump.
Yeah.
And he says, by the way, I have 2 World Series wings.
Right.
Sup.
Yeah. It was funny. So, fun fact, I found out because Jeff posted this really pretty Tiffany's box
The
on
blue
Facebook.
box?
The blue box that every
Absolutely,
girl
yeah.
loves to see. And I was thinking maybe he bought the wife Tracy a little something nice, a little gift because it was around, some special days coming around. And then the next picture was the World Series ring.
Oh.
Still exciting, but I was like, wow, what a wah for Tracy, right?
You
You
know
get
what
the
I do?
Tiffany's box delivered
Yeah.
to the house, and
Yeah.
That's it?
By the way, honey, my ring.
I mean, it's still cool, but
For him.
you gotta be thinking that's it.
You know what I do?
What'd you
I
do?
go to Zales.
Nice.
And I buy a cubic zirconian.
You don't go to Jared?
No.
Zales.
Zales has got the best super
Okay.
carp. And then I go to Tiffany's and be like, hey, I'm doing a student project.
Can I have a
I need
box?"
6 blue boxes. I take that, put it in, and say, hey, honey,
Boom kapow.
yeah, done. Okay, so well placed shot by Huntress in shot 1 and 2. Brian has a shot into Huntress's, looking a little wide. Okay, look like Huntress is stealing one for a 6-1 lead coming into the 7th. Let's go over to the Mendoza. No, we should go to Waddington.
Yeah, let's do some Waddington.
Waddington Seeger is going to be. Probably got to stick with this.
Should we put Smoltz on the top screen then? I mean,
No, we need to actually put Mendoza.
we do.
up,
We
'cause that's
gotta
another
give him
close
some
one.
airtime.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they're up there right now, but that's actually a real close match as well. I didn't mean to actually like it, surprisingly. That's just,
Right.
when I run out of things to say, I say actually. It's just an annoying habit. All right, going over to sheet.
Ryan and I are curling neutral this weekend. We're just cheering for good curling. All teams, everybody's got a shot at this. So
Well, I feel if you're a Coyote curling fan, you should
Yeah.
just come down and watch. So I'm
Yeah.
much more interested in watching the out-of-town teams
Right.
play online.
We
Okay,
don't
we
get
got
to
the
see 'em here
Seeger
all the
score
time.
on Bonspieler. What's going
we
on?
do. So Seeger's score over on Bonspiel right now, it's Waddington 2-0 over Seeger.
No, refresh it.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
refresh it. Okay,
All
well, I
right.
tried to cheat. There's so many
all right.
screens. Okay, Waddington's up 5-4. That's better.
5-4. Good for Waddington.
This is
Colin.
why I'm not in charge of
Yeah.
things. We're in the 6th end.
6th end. All right?
Need a space in there.
Thanks. Oh, all right.
Fluffy
Telling me what's up.
fingers.
Okay.
Okay.
5, 4, 6, 10. Who has hammer then?
Oh, jeez. We were just there, Ryan. Seeger's got hammer.
Okay, so 6th end. Okay. Setting up the end. So you take your 1. You give Waddington, gives you 2. Seeger has hammer at the 8th. That's how it's probably playing out.
Yeah.
So Wes is looking to get at least 1. He's already sitting shot, top 12, what guarded. A lot of grand up in front.
Is that a hashtag, Ryan?
Hashtag grand up front.
All right.
Hey, where is Hanson's friend from Hiroshima? I miss him.
I know.
That's a weekend though.
I
In
wonder
Tokyo,
what time it is in Japan
I'll
right
tell you
now.
exactly what. It's like 12 hours, man. So it's 8:30 in the
Okay.
morning.
Wow.
Hanson's playing up next, actually.
So, I mean, if you're a good friend, it's Sunday morning, you're probably waking up.
Yeah, so...
I don't know what you're making for breakfast in Japan, but maybe, you're tuning in for some curling.
Well, we had probably some boiled rice.
Yeah.
That's what we did in
Yeah.
Hong Kong. A little boiled rice, put a little fried egg.
That's what I
Actually, very
usually had in
excellent.
Thailand, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good shot by Waddington. Okay, was that a raise? Hey,
Sure.
color.
Whoa, color, not calling the shots here, pal. I can only do
It's good
so
times.
much. Yeah. It's good hanging out with you, Ryan.
We're floating into the late hours of draws. Okay,
most
so
people are thinking,
shot
like-
away from Waddington.
Stop whining, it's not even 8:30, but we've been here. Well, you were here before me.
Yes, I
So,
heard
credit where it's
6:45.
due. You were here at 6:45. I rolled in about, 10, 15 after 7 a.m. Been here all day. Well, you took a break.
That was a heck of a shot by Wes Seeger, by the way.
That was a great shot.
To hit and stick for their 2. Wait, that's right, for their 2. That was it.
Yeah.
All right, so like we said, so you got 6,
Game changer.
5 coming into the 7th end. Team Waddington has to at least get 2 because Wes Seeger is probably, theoretically going to get the hammer.
Yeah.
Going to at least score their 1. So, can we stick with this game? Is that cool with everyone?
You know what? We've got
cool with
some
me.
Waddington fans, so
Yeah, I'll stick with this game.
we're gonna stick here.
So 6-5 coming in. Look at that score, 5-46. That's
46.
amazing. Okay, so 6.
So again, Ryan and I are curling neutral. If there's something you want to see, let us know. We'll pick what we're interested in or what we think most of you want to see.
I think we need to stick with this one.
I think we got to.
Yeah, this is a good game. I would love to see Waddington get their first victory because they have been curling so well. Just missed a couple of shots here and there. Could well easily have to be 2-1.
Yeah. So much good curling this weekend.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the
absolutely.
vibe in here has just been fun. All the teams hanging out, family and friends. What's really great is people that just wander in off the street, like, what's going on in here?
Exactly.
I think
Uh-huh.
I've heard there's curling here, and it's great because all the teams are such great ambassadors to the sport, for our club, whether they curl out of here or not. It's just a great time.
Well, we had one of the Tate friends come in, and a Badger alum, and we hang out, and she was looking at the old Skins game in
Yeah.
Canada. And it's like, well, we're not going to see that, are we? I was like, actually, you're going to see that kind of shots.
Yeah.
Sliding out of the hack, looking good,
We've
making
been seeing
the
some
shots.
double, some triple takeouts, so
And the cool thing is they're not like, oh my gosh, it's a double. If the double's there, double's there.
Yeah.
And it's executed. Everyone's is doing a great job.
So what I want to know, Ryan, is, we've got some great folks chiming in with us here. They're sharing the fun facts. I'm excited to see who turns out for the 9:30 broadcast.
Yeah. Well, I hope someone. Hey, Cassie, can we say something? If it's less than 10, can we just flip it around and
Yeah. We'll
not
just
commentate?
do what we want. Well,
Should we just keep commentating? The
well,
ball
I
is
mean,
rolling.
if
It's
we're
fun.
sitting here flipping the cameras, we're going to be here anyway. Might
I
as well
really
talk.
love the online bios. We're just creating our own bios of fun facts.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Well, and it's great because what you guys don't know is we were actually going to make stuff up, but it's so much better that you've all shared such fun facts about your friends, your family, and the folks that you're stalking.
No, we were supposed to get the bios. We never got the bios.
No, we got the bios. Somebody
You can't read
forwarded
them.
a forwarded email that I can't read, and they're like, "Well, I thought they'd print them for you." And I said, "Well, yeah, I thought they would have printed them for me too." I'm not
Being,
chucking anybody under the bus.
Yeah, it sounds
just-
like you are.
I well,
A little bit.
A little bit,
Maybe just broken foot, not completely run over.
Yeah,
Maybe just a
yeah.
little foot
Like
scrape.
maybe I
Okay.
re-broke my toe or something,
Yeah.
minus the car accident stuff. So we've got an ask for the Mendoza house, please.
Okay, absolutely.
We can do that for
No,
you.
yeah, no, we
Or
need to do that.
DMP printing. We're on it.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I mean, Waddington's close, and the Mendoza Markowski game is close.
So many great games.
Mhm.
If only we could show all 4 games at once, that'd be overwhelming.
Markowski
but
up 2 in the 7th end.
it's 1 and 2.
Looks like Markowski's with the hammer, so let's just try to get house views. That's going to be a B2. Okay. These are probably the 2 featured matches coming in the last 2 ends.
Yeah, so we got Markowski and Mendoza on that top viewer there, and then we got Waddington Seeger on the bottom 2.
Currently, Mendoza is sitting shot rock, which that's the highest guard possible. Look at that shot from Team Markowski.
Wow.
Just swept it over the hog line. Meanwhile, on sheet D, you have Waddington Seeger. A lot of ground up front. You got 4 guards up top. Look like a draw, maybe a takeout just off the broom a little bit by Team Seeger. Didn't look like Wes was too happy with that shot. Gave it a little stick to it.
Little snap there.
So I don't play skip. I don't pretend to play skip. So as skip controlling your emotions, how do you I guess express frustration if your team's not making shots? I mean, you can't say, hey.
Right. It depends on the skip, and it depends on the team. You got to know your teammates. So some will verbalize that. Some will show the frustration maybe in a non-verbal way. I knew that the team I played with, they needed that moral support. So I'd tell them to shake it off, or, hey, you hit this part of the shot, whether it was the line, the weight, whatever.
Okay.
So I always go positive.
Okay. How about if I just try to break the broom over my knee?
I'm probably going to pull you aside and have a chat, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah. That's not really in the spirit of curling, if you will. But it would add to our collection in the Broken Broom Lounge, which, by the way, is the bar here at the Coyotes Curling Club. Come on down. Have a PBR or a modus operandi.
Or
whatever
find
else.
a margarita
A
box.
buzzball.
Is that what it's called?
There's the
Buzzball.
buzzballs, yeah.
Okay, so Waddington has advanced their red to the top of the 8. So Waddington with hammer, he's got to score his 2 to force Seeger into at least getting his 1. Is not that the thought process?
That would be the thought process here, yeah.
Okay, so you have Bill is going to throw something top 12 maybe.
While they're thinking about that, let me give you guys a live scoring update. So on sheet A, Huntress is up 7-1. Sheet B, score there is 4-2, Markowski over Mendoza. Let's see, we've got Smoltz, big lead. Holy cow.
Dropping the hammer.
Maddie, Kim, you're stoked. 10-1 over Derby right now. And then, of course, this green we're at here, Seeger is up 6-5 over Waddington. Nice close game. Wow. So again, bondspieler.com for live scoring, final scores, all that good stuff.
Good shot by Waddington.
That was a nice shot.
I mean, there's no double there. Okay, Wes calling a run back. Run back red? How's that going to help the situation?
Well, you could double the 2 out, but then you're still leaving the red in there.
Right, that's what I mean. You're still going to keep the shooter regardless of what happens.
Let's see. Again, we've been talking about all these great shots and the good curling this weekend, and this is just examples of that. It's coming in.
Just a
checking.
little
Oh.
right of center.
This is still a really great shot because it opens it up. Forces Team Waddington to throw the guard here.
So anyway, zone 2, zone 3, ideal.
Yeah. Ryan, why don't you tell the folks at home what the zones are?
No, that's not my role. Okay, I will. So the top of the house, from the hog line to the top of the house, is broken up into 3 segments called zone 1, zone 2, and zone 3, equally broken up. It's an imaginary line.
So zone 1 closest to the hog line, 2 in the middle, 3 closer to the house.
Right. And
Gotcha.
once you get to the top 12 is 4, top 8 is 5, top 4 is 6, T line 7, back 4, 8, back 8, 9, back 12, 10, and then you got back line a hack.
So we got another fun fact coming in from
Great.
Kim Smoltz. So Jim Smoltz, his cousin is John Smoltz, pitcher for the Atlanta Braves. We've been talking about baseball. That's pretty sweet. But it gets
Shut the front door.
No, it gets better,
I knew
Ryan.
it.
Ryan, it gets better. Jim's parents from Minnesota and John's parents, who live here in Arizona, are right now in the crowd cheering for Team Smoltz. It's a huge shout out.
Well, congratulations, John Smoltz,
Yeah.
for getting into the Hall of Fame this year.
There's that little
First
chestnut.
ballot Hall of Famer, and rightfully so.
Nice.
Um,
But then we got parent Smoltz in the house.
yeah, well, obviously
big
proud
deal.
parents. Yeah, so this is my parents. Oh, hey, by the way, my son is commentating for 29 people at MOPAC Draw 8 on a 6:30 draw.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my son John, first ballot Hall of Famer.
Right.
Yeah.
See, my mom said, "Oh, so you have to commentate Monday? We're not going to the track like we do every year on Martin Luther King Day." Which I don't know if that's why we go, and I think it's weird that that's how we, enjoy our day off and celebrate civil rights. But let's just say Mom and I are
Nothing
weird.
says civil rights
Yeah.
than horse racing.
Apple,
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah,
We've done the math.
close.
Right.
Okay, looks like Seeger's got a freeze onto Waddington's shot, but still, if Team Seeger raises, okay, so let's talk this out. Seeger is up. Shot would be nose hit on their yellow, removing Waddington's second shot rock. What does that mean when he drops the broom?
I don't know. Maybe he just lost his grip.
So the Hall of Fame class, if I'm not wrong, is John Smoltz. Did Craig Biggio get in? I know. I'm just talking out loud.
Wow. Somebody help Ryan out because I am useless in this department. I think this is why you have Google, in fact.
Wow, my battery's out of juice.
Okay.
All I know is it's a pretty solid Hall of Fame class.
Yeah. And we've got John in there. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Atlanta Braves. I'm going to tell you, a heck of a closer.
You're like 2 degrees of separation.
Well, it's funny every time I bring up Jim Smoltz's name when I say John Smoltz. I mean, any sports fan.
Right. They're cousins.
Yeah.
But still, I mean.
Okay, so we had what we thought about trying to take out Waddington's second shot rock. Leaving Bill decision. Do you just replace that same shot? Nose hit Seeger's out of the house. Question is, how is the ice running? Coming into the 7th end. Probably running pretty true. Black Rock's going down that way.
I would say so, yeah.
Would you throw the other turn if you're worried about jamming on your shot rock? Looking like you're pretty comfortable with the ice. Would you throw the other out turn?
Personally, I probably would. However, we haven't been coming from that line before, so you don't really necessarily know the ice that direction. So again, it goes back to comfort level, I'd say.
So you throw the other turn. The worst comes to worst, you wreck on the top guard of Seeger's.
Right.
Forcing Waddington to throw another guard, right?
Yeah.
So interesting shot. Obviously, they're on the ice. They know way more
Right.
than we do. They
But
know ice
we win
conditions.
every game in here. It's on the ice that we struggle.
I know John Smoltz had a great winning percentage, but
Yeah.
actually we have a 100% winning percentage sitting here.
Yeah.
Okay, shot is away.
Coming in nicely.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, why'd you question him, Ryan?
That's
Such a
always got to
jerk.
put a little scrub on.
Yeah, just gonna leave it there.
Seeger's sitting shot, but wide open.
Izzy, those are kind of close. What would you say?
Well, here's the thing. So, decision is does Seeger throw the guard to guard that top, the full 8? But then Bill would have the raise for 1. Tied going to 8th. Team Waddington really needs 2 coming in the 7th end.
Definitely needs to here.
Forcing West to at least get his 1 in the 8th end. talking on this is a pretty important shot, so this is going to probably take some time. Once again, think time. Each team has 32 minutes from as soon as the rock is released to when it finishes.
Stops. No. We're probably wrong. Oh, so we just got a Google update from Kim. Craig Biggio missed the Hall of Fame.
Biggio,
thanks.
Yeah, potato.
Okay, we all know me.
Guy was a stud.
Missed the Hall of Fame by 2
What?
votes. But he'll make it eventually.
That's such like baseball writers mumbo jumbo. Craig Biggio was a solid player. Sorry.
Sure.
No,
No,
he was.
I'm not disagreeing. Switzerland.
I mean,
here.
maybe he didn't have like 3,000 hits or something like that. Some
You know,
silly
I go to the
like.
game for like the peanuts, the nachos, the beverages, the atmosphere, the crack of the bat,
Yeah.
maybe the sausage race, depending on where you're at.
Oh yeah, Italian sausage, brat, hot dog, and what's the fourth of the Brewers?
Italian, brat. Oh, the Polish sausage.
Boom.
There
Nice
you go.
job. Okay,
Represent
shot.
my people.
Shot away. Looking. Seeger want to guard their shot right. Looks like that's the call. Great execution by Team Seeger. Opening up the run back. Just a T-line wait, running back. Waddington shot to, not nudge it maybe 6 inches to be shot.
Wouldn't take much.
Probably going to have to throw. This is an interesting broom, no? Wouldn't you want to throw the other way? Maybe backline weight, raise your.
Let's call him backline weight.
Okay. So they know something we don't. Obviously, it's center line.
Well, you know,
That's funny.
Let me point
Of
something out,
course.
Ryan. They're
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
We're in here.
Yeah.
Boom.
I would just maybe throw the other handle because I'd be worried about wrecking on Wes's center guard up there.
So we're supposed to ask Eric later when he comes off the ice how many Major League Baseball teams are in Chicago. I'm going to guess
Well,
he's going to say 1.
but there's 2, but it's probably like an inside joke.
So, Michelle, north or south side are there?
Well, south side's the White Sox, and then you got the north side, the old Addison Avenue,
Right.
Chicago Cubbies.
Want to know the funny thing? My family, south side, Cubs fan. Most of them are
Well,
Cubs
that
fans.
happens. It
I mean, it
happens.
does cause a little rivalry within the family, but as long as we all root for the Blackhawks, they still accept us all.
Which is easy because there's only one
Hockey team. Right.
Okay, shot away from Bill. Last shot of the end.
Fun fact about my Uncle Buck, who is not here, curled 1 game, still undefeated.
Great.
Still a Blackhawks fan, but otherwise, since he moved here, all Arizona teams across the board.
Wow.
Yeah, talk about a
Raising
fair weather
West
fan.
is sweeping up. Now shot 1 and 2 for Seeger. Unfortunate turn of
Wow,
events for Team
nice.
Waddington. All right, so it's going to be 8-5 coming to the 8th end. Bill Waddington will have the hammer trying to produce 3 in the last end.
Let me pull some weight around here, Ryan. Let me
Well,
get
that's
that.
great, yeah, okay. Can we check in real quick with the full Mendoza screen, please?
Yeah, let's do
wow,
that.
this is-
Yeah, you're in charge of that,
Okay,
though.
yeah, all right.
There's only so much clicking I can do. Oh, split households are tough, aren't they, Michelle?
Okay, Markowski is sent what?
They say opposites attract. Let's see here. Let's come over here,
It's like a
refresh some
1-point game.
stuff.
This is the game we're sticking with.
Markowski's up 4-2 with the hammer in the
I
7th.
think that's changed. Let's do a
I think
scoreboard
they're in the
view.
8th,
Yeah,
yeah, let's
8th
go.
end. It looks like Mendoza got their 1. Let's do a quick scoreboard view of Mendoza. We're going to stick full on with this sheet. Who's the guy blocking the...
I don't know.
5,
Whoever
he's
knows him,
leaning.
Can you text him?
Okay,
Get him
no,
out of the
it's
way? Oh, there
it's
we go.
4-3 Markowski.
Close
And it looks like
game.
Markowski's got the hammer. In the 8th, this is exciting. Oh, look at that. Why can't I type end 8?
DMP printing. Don't wait for us. Just tell us to move the camera. We're trying.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
We appreciate your patience, but don't wait on us.
No, seriously, just throw it out. I mean, I
Yeah,
think we've
we need
taken
direction and
Kim and
instruction.
Manny. We've taken. I mean, Team Smoltz is actually really learning the ice.
Yeah,
From yesterday to today, complete difference. I think they're
they're
experiencing
settled
the
in.
the nuances of the ice.
Yeah.
Um, Team Markowski, pretty impressed with going so far. Like again, all the other teams I've seen curl. This is the first time I've seen them on the ice. And seeing the women tonight was fun. That last draw was pretty exciting. We saw some great curling.
They'll be back at 9:30, which is exciting. I mean, kind of crummy for them getting that late draw, but it's going to be exciting to see the ladies back on the ice.
Yeah.
Becky Nolan actually in the room with us. Poor Becky's been doing all the scoring updates on bondspieler.com for us. So normally, I mean, if it were me, I'd be taking a nap.
Well, for
Becky?
me, I just rewash my hands at everything.
Right. Becky's still working hard. Again, we've said all the amazing things that Becky's done around
We
the
have.
club, but
Yep.
You have?
we have
Oh,
running the
absolutely.
pro shop, building the place, organizing our stuff, keeping us together.
Talk about microsurgery.
Right. So, and on top of it, when she should be napping, updating the scores.
Well, but my lead is out napping, and that's what counts.
Okay, good. So we have word that the rest of the team is relaxing. Lead's taking a nap. That's what I mean. That's a good job for Lead.
Little miss hit from Markowski trying to remove the well-guarded center line guard from Mendoza. So we excited in. So Mendoza has to get their two to win. Probably going extra ends. Curling beautifully. Good effort by Team Mendoza. Hit opportunity is there, however, with those two guards up in front for Team Mendoza, not the easiest shot in the world for Markowski.
It's going to be a tricky shot, but again, we've been saying how straight the ice has been running. The shot is there. And
Yeah, but he looks like he wants hack weight, and the broom looks a little off. I'm going to say he's probably going to wreck on that left guard
think so.
on Mendoza.
Did you see? Is this the end of the sixth? What is this?
Just ticked it. Great shot. Just ticked off the left of Mendoza, but curled under cover. Forcing Mendoza to now be on the offensive.
We do have some scoring updates for you. So sheet A, the game is over there. Huntress won over Patrick 9-1. Sheet B, we know the score here. On sheet C, Smoltz is the winner there, 10-3 over Derby.
Shook
Congrats,
after 7, huh? Okay.
Kim and Maddie and all the folks cheering on Team Smoltz. And then sheet D, Waddington is down 5-8 under Seeger. So I think there's a lot of happy fans on the live stream right now. Maybe some aren't as happy. That's all right. There's still more curling to come. Folks in Minnesota are tucking into bed. Wish we could too. We've got
Hey,
the 9:30 draw
put on
next.
that electric blanket onto 10.
Oh, right. I gotta say, even though I live in Arizona, love my bed warmer. I can't wait to
You
go
have
home.
to, yeah.
I mean, I keep it on like low, maybe 2, but keeps me nice and toasty on these chilly or
Yeah.
brisk Arizona
Yeah, oh
nights.
gosh darn it. It gets down to 44. Turn on the electric blanket onto number 2.
Right.
Okay, interesting opportunity for Markowski.
It was so cold this morning, my heat actually kicked on.
Yeah, my heat's
I
been
keep it
kicking
at about
on.
70,
Yeah.
so that was a
Oh
surprise.
no, I'm like 58.
Oh, yeah, well, you sweat a lot.
Okay, so, wow, that's interesting. Turn event. So now Paul's looking to do a little run back, remove the red of Markowski, shot rock. If he could pull this shot off, he's in a really good position coming into the 8th end. Okay, so looking like Paul is throwing a little hack weight, maybe up normal weight. Judging from the broom, he wants to probably anything right of nose. This can produce the result that he wishes for.
Oh, looks like there's some hugs and love coming the way of Team Smoltz. It'll be fun to get out there and see how they're feeling after that win.
Yeah, well, they're now 4-0 coming in. I believe the
Gotta be feeling good.
top pool winners just go automatically into the playoffs.
Oh, we need the Waddington house up top. So, Kim, Maddie, are you with us for a minute? Maybe I could go track down Jim. You could say hi. Would that be cool?
Yeah,
Should
no,
I go do that?
that'd be pretty sweet.
All right, let's
yeah,
do that.
Why don't we do that? Okay, so we got the Waddington Seeger last end up on the screen. Bob, two screens are watching the house of the Markowski Mendoza end. Currently, Markowski's sitting shot 1 and 2. Team Mendoza looking for probably a least shot into shot 1 or 2. Well, hey, we got Team Smoltz just rolling in. I think Kim and Maddie are still online. That'd be great. Awesome. Are we online? We need to, okay, Jim. You need to press that.
All right.
There we go. Now we're live with the.
So this is Jim Smoltz. Hi.
So is it true you have a cousin John?
Yes, I do.
It was just a fun fact.
Yes. No, it is a great fact.
Well, we're just doing a fun fact game.
Yeah, but I don't have any of his abilities.
So Jim, congratulations on your win.
Hey, thank you,
Looks
sir.
like you guys are probably figuring out the ice a little bit, kind of hitting your stride.
Yeah, we got everything dialed. Hopefully.
Currently 5-0, 4-0,
Yeah.
5-0 coming in.
4-0. Yeah.
4-0 coming into the last day.
Yeah.
Play 2 more games.
Mhm.
So far, how's everything going?
Good. We're a 4-0.
That's good. I think the.
Sorry.
Hey, does your cousin John? Is he such a difficult interview?
No, he's actually a much friendlier guy than I am.
He's very friendly.
No, it's been fun. We've been with Kim and your daughter Maddie.
Yeah.
And it seems like you've done a great job of raising her because she doesn't even know what a hashtag is.
She's saying that because she knows that you're gonna tell me that. She's smarter than the
she's
average.
wily.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
What was the other fun fact that we learned?
Play anything on the guitar?
So your Eddie Van Halen is drop bottom legs.
Close.
No,
Drop dead legs.
drop the legs.
Yeah.
Okay, favorites. No. Okay, let's go through favorite. Roth, Sammy Hagar.
Oh, David Lee Roth.
Okay, that's what I said. All right. Favorite David Lee Roth Van Halen song.
Ooh, it's a tough one. Probably Somebody Get Me a Doctor.
Okay, I said Ice Cream Man.
Oh, okay.
Dun,
Fair.
dun,
You're on the
dun,
first,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
first
dun, dun.
album.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Can you play Eruption?
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I said. Okay. Any guy who's gonna have a Van Halen tribute
Yeah, you
band-
really can't do it without,
without
being able to play
Eruption.
yeah.
Now, do you just do Eruption going to Really Got Me, or do you do Eruption with something else?
No, well, I do an extended Eruption, then going into You Really Got Me, yeah.
Your next show up in Portland's gonna be
Next weekend, January 24th. You're coming up.
I would love to. No, I would wish.
Yeah.
I'd love to see maybe possibly a YouTube shot at that. No, we'll probably get
see what we can get
multimedia. I'm
see
sure
what we
Kim
can do
could
for
figure
you.
out. At least maybe Maddie.
Madison probably
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Oh,
Jim
so
and
it's
Mom.
Madison short for. So Maddie's short for Madison.
Yeah, I call her Madison. I'm probably
Yeah.
the only one that does.
Well, that's the thing. So my daughter's name's Aberdeen. I was like, oh, hey, Abby,
Abby.
what's going on? No, it's called Abby. It's Aberdeen.
Yeah,
I
that's
created
right.
that
That's
name.
right, exactly.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So your team's gelling.
Doing well, yeah.
Okay, your accommodations all good and all that stuff.
This place is perfect. The Coyotes Curling Club is an excellent place to come to. I got my mom and dad, Rich and Barb Smoltz, and then I got my favorite aunt and uncle. Yes.
My favorite aunt and uncle that are currently here.
Yes,
Is that
exactly
the way
what I
how-
meant to say.
Looks like,
of
hey,
course.
go Big Ten. Looks like Michigan, go Sparty. I'm a Wisconsin fan, but I have nothing against Sparty. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's hard to deal with. We were just finished up shaking. Looks like Team Markowski has pulled two, 6-3. Looks like we got a lot of feedback, huh? A little loud. So anyway, hopefully Kim. Oh, yeah, Kim and Maddie are both listening.
Oh, that's great. Hi, Kim and Madison. Miss you guys.
Oh, we're doing a little live chat.
Yeah,
This is called multimedia.
technology.
Yeah,
at its
technology.
finest.
Oh yeah, technology.
You guys used to have the old beepers.
No,
No.
the bag phone. Laughing?
I was when I'm uncomfortable, I laugh. So that's why I'm doing that's a little bit family Smoltz intimidating. I'm just joking. Well, it's great. You guys can come back. I know Jim needs to buy a round of drinks.
Yeah, I got to go buy
for
a round of
everyone,
drinks
but I just
for-
want to make sure you
for
said
my
hi
little
to
team.
Kim and
Yeah,
Maddie and all
thank
that
you.
stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
First ballot Hall of Fame. Good luck.
we'll get them next time.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Well,
sir.
hey, thanks for coming in. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's hot, but no, great for you guys coming in. Yeah, thank you.
We tried to launch last year. Well, they curled into Harbors, Minnesota. Yeah, that's where Kim's from.
Okay. Yep.
They won the Nationals, or they won there.
Okay. So, Cassie, that was a nice little visit with pretty much Jim Smoltz's the whole family.
That was fun. I know, but I said, well, do you want to come say hi to...
I said, hey, Jim, do you want to come say hi to Maddie and Kim? And I said, well, wait a minute. They said there's family in town. Are you the family? And they said, yeah. So I figured there's room in here for 3 people. We could certainly fit 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
3 to 6, and we met, and apparently the newly crowned Hall of Famer John Smoltz's parents just left. So we
left.
could have had 8 Smoltzes
Yeah.
in the room.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. So maybe come back. I know we need to hang on for another 10 minutes or 2 minutes before we check out.
Just a few minutes. Final scores are updated on bondspieler.com. Thanks for hanging in with us. Ryan and I are going to, relax for a little bit. We got the 9:30 draw coming up. We're hoping to start that one on time after the delay earlier.
I think we're going to start on time. So coming up on the 9:30 draw on sheet A, we have Team Nolan versus Team Smith, and that's going to be a women's match.
Yeah.
Sheet B, we have the Hansen versus Johansson. Second match, second time I believe.
Second time they're
Johansson
facing
won.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we get the Hiroshima in.
That could
Watching
be cool.
the Hanska. I mean, he's probably got his buffet.
We're global.
Yeah.
This is great.
Garfinkel versus Avery, a women's second round match. It's going to be Garfinkel's first match of the MOPAC Playdown Championship.
So exciting to have the women back on the ice this evening.
And Esther Brooks McBride, we haven't seen him forever.
We haven't. It's been
Yeah.
a few go rounds. So hopefully, both teams are rested and we'll see them back on the ice.
So this is the first game of Esther Brooks McBride, right?
I think this is the first time they're facing
no,
each
let's
other.
see.
Oh no, they faced each other day 1.
10:30 they played.
Yeah.
It seems like it's longer than that.
That seems like yesterday.
Yeah,
We've been
so
here
we're
a while
gonna
though.
maybe get off the line real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a few up downs.
We'll do a few up downs and then we'll get back in the saddle here. We'll be back with you for the 9:30 draw.
Up downs to warrior pose to sun salutation.
How about some child
into
pose and
flying
shavasana?
and flying scorpion.
Let's go shavasana.
Okay,
Let's just
throw
go
the
take
breaks.
naps.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for hanging in
Toodles,
there.
folks.